My cute and lovely Pisces, this is your horoscope for December 2024, and December will welcome us with new moon in your house of career, highest house of your chart. It's amazing new moon happening at 9 degrees, meaning those of you who are born 27th of February, plus or minus 5 days, will be affected the most by this new moon. And new moon is new energy or new person or new event happening there, and it's appearing in your career house. Seems like you're changing your career, my dear Pisces. You're committing to some sort of career, or you might not, you might start feeling not comfortable within your field. This is also a possibility because Saturn is making harsh angle to that new moon from your first house. Seems like your priorities are changing. Your life direction where you want to move is also sort of one point, and because of that it doesn't go hand in hand with the career path that you are now on, what you're doing now as your vocation, as an example. That's why there is a tension about where to take your career direction in your life, what to do. But for some of you guys, it might be truly amazing one, like a new career path opening here. Might be a job offer with a better salary, with a higher position, higher rank, a big title to that. Plus, of course, and it's also a big responsibility, like heavy responsibilities, because Saturn is there. Saturn is a planet of hard work and responsibilities. Whatever job offer will be on the table, that one will be also coming with responsibilities, my dear Pisces. So if you think that you are up to that, then go for it. Because Saturn also will be making, because Saturn also rules your 11th house, house of wishes. Seems like that job offer was something that you wished for a long time, something that you desired with your heart, and finally it's coming now into your onto your desk. As an example, Saturn will be making harsh angle to the ruler of this new moon, Jupiter. But Jupiter will be in your fourth house. Whatever offer is on the table, your family seems like won't be so much of a supportive there. Or your mother specifically might be a bit of against of that, you taking up that job offer or a promotion, or I don't know, total career change. Whatever is that, you should translate it into your own particular situation. I'm giving you here examples. Now, for some of you guys, it might be not about your career completely. It might be about your social status, because 10th house is about our social status. Now, what is social status? Is, are we married? Are we single? Are we divorced? Or are we employed? Like all these things. What kind of social title you have within bigger society? What's your social status? It might, and there is a new energy there. And it seems like there is a title, but then you are not happy with that. Meaning, for example, I don't know, if you are like not married, then you might have this sort of start having tension that you're not married. And it doesn't matter if it's society imposed, but here it's more also inner tension coming to the picture, like because it was your long held wish, as an example, but somehow never happened, and you're single, right? Or there is another like example. For example, you found out that you're becoming a parent, like a father or mother, but that situation somehow goes against your future plans. And again, there is a tension that there is social, status that is attaching to you, newly found social status, but then somehow you are not ready for that, or it's just not within in your plans. It doesn't go together. It could be like this also. Now, 10th house is also house of someone we respect and obey, meaning our father specifically, or our boss, manager, or whoever, like father figure there. Now here, there is a new story there. Seems like if it's nothing happening, if you say nothing happening in my life, then it might be in your father's life, or that person, like manager, boss life. Something going on there. It might be their reputation having a big light rising, their influence also rising, sort of or it might be their social status is changing. For example, your father is getting divorced, as an example, or vice versa, getting married, or becoming a father again, and you becoming brother or sister, as an example, something going on there. Now, about this career, for some of you guys, just to tell you that, with this new sort of wave of offer, like position, I don't know, promotion, position, or new job offer, something, it comes with big influence as well. It has a potential to make you influential person, to make you powerful, who everyone admires, who like everyone wants to talk with and be with, because 10th house is exactly house of influence and reputation. 7th of December, we have Mars moving retrograde until 24th of February in your house of work. Now, Mars is one of personal planets, and it's planet of activities, our motivation, our desire, our passion to do something, and it was fueling your sixth house, meaning giving you a lot of work, a lot of work assignments, a lot of buzz there at your work with your colleagues, with the people who work to you, because sixth house is all those people who work under us, like assistants or nannies, and it was a lot of actions there going on, but it's now slowing down, and now it's going into sleeping motion. In general, here I would like to tell you that all personal planets, those are Jupiter, Venus, Mars, and Mercury, they all will go retrograde one by one, overlapping each other's retrograde periods up until mid-April 2025. So what does that mean? It means universe telling us all these 4 months, first 4 months of 2025 to chill, to chill down, to stop, to pause, to reflect, to redesign, to remake, rethink, all these things that come to your mind with redoing things, redirect, I don't know, reimagine things. So it's a slow start to the year, and these are personal planets. That's why they are affecting us directly on our daily lives through events, through people. Everything will be slow. So here, and also it might be some worlds event happening there, like I don't know, something on the world level that it will make us all to sit and to think which direction we're gonna go next. It might be that all our parts of life all of a sudden going, I don't know, changing, and we need to think what to do next. Something, this kind of thing might be happening there. Now, about that thing, I will be talking a lot and about these retrogrades in your yearly horoscope for 2025. Stay tuned for that. I'm already getting ready with those horoscopes for you. They will be very soon up on my YouTube channel. But now let's talk about this Mars here. And don't forget to check your rising sign and moon sign for all my horoscopes. Because, most of the time it's rising sign that is most influential. But sometimes it's a sun and or moon. So check all your three signs so that you compare and you see which one influences you strongly. Now let's come back to this Mars. Mars is retrograding in a sixth house, and also sixth house is house of health. Here Mars was probably giving a lot of health related activities, also sport. You might have hit back the sport, like gym, for example, or whatever type of sport you've been doing. It can be stretching, Pilates, I don't know, yoga, whatever is that. Maybe just a gym, or swimming. And now when it goes retrograde, you might take back those sports. Let's say you've been attending before a swimming class, and now you might go back to that swimming class, as an example. What I'm trying to tell you here. I hope I'm clear. Now, Mars also significator of all things sharp, like a knife, and also medical knife. And here it's transiting your health house, and seems like some of you guys might have need some surgery or might have gone through some surgery. Not necessarily something serious, but Mars here indicates that sort of intervention. And when it goes retrograde, it can be also about your previous I don't know, procedures, some medical procedures, or you might need second time. It's not necessarily like 100% there, but just for some of you guys, it might be the case. Now, sixth house is also house of daily activities, our routine. And Mars here was actively changing your routine. Like, make it, universe seems like here telling you to pay attention to your daily, what you do daily, like your routine from morning to evening, how you spend it, what's your schedule. And when Mars goes retrograde, it seems like you will go back to some sort of schedule that you had before, as an example. For some of you guys, for some of you, it might be just revision of that schedule, not necessarily going back. For example, waking up from 6 o'clock in the morning, and if you stop, and now you will go back to that regime, because now you get understanding that it was beneficial actually. This is just as an example. Now, sixth house, as I said, it's also about work. And some of you guys might take up some assignments that you've done before, or that work that is piled up on your desk. You might finally have time to sort out, to go through all of them and clean your desk before this year ends and to start the new year with fresh and clean table, my dear. Your desk, work desk, my dear Pisces. Now, 7th of December, we also have Venus, planet of love and beauty, moving into your 12th house, house of subconscious mind, house of all things hidden and also secrets. And when Venus moves there, it will find Pluto. They will unite forces. Now, Pluto there for 20 years, and every planet that will go through your 12th house will meet Pluto. But now here is Venus there. Now, Venus and Pluto, they already met in February 2024 in your 12th house. And, you might want to recall back to your February, like beginning of this year, 2024, what was going on there. So that thing, or someone, if what's going on there, that someone might come back around 7th of December. Like if you met someone around that time and then you lost contact, or you've just like being online, like speaking all the time, now will be time to meet face to face or meet again. So, Venus also is about money, and it rules one of your money houses. And Pluto is about big money, and here they are meeting in your 12th house. It might suggest that there could be a money involved, which will be related to travel, or which will be beneficial actually, and you might earn a lot if you will attract foreign clients or foreign business partner, as an example, or someone foreign who is based abroad to work together on some project. 12th house is also house of past and all things private. And Venus and Pluto here seems like whoever you're gonna meet or whatever you're gonna do, you would want to keep it private. And you would want to keep it hidden from everyone else. Even about deals, even about people that you meet, whatever is that actually. Now, 12th house is also house of far lands, so it might give you actual travel somewhere. You might travel in the beginning of December, somewhere near water, as you like, my dear Pisces, in the nature, preferably on an island, for example, to retreat, to some rest. And if you do so, seems like you will love that experience. Maybe it's like sort of getting, I don't know, sort of some procedures, like even medical, physical therapy procedures. It seems like it will be very beneficial there for you, and you will love your experience. And even the hotel that you're going to choose will be perfect one. Now, 8th of December, your ruler, Neptune, will go direct in your first house, finally. Now, since July, it was retrograding in your sign. If you're interested about this retrograde, Neptune retrograding your first house, go back to July forecast on my channel for your sign to know more details. But let's talk here about direct motion of Neptune in your first house. Finally, for the last 5 months, it was retrograding your first house, giving you a lot of retrospective thoughts, around your goals, or around your, you know, plans for the future, around who you are and how you are portray yourself, how you portray yourself to the world. What's your appearance? What's your physical body? Also, first house is physical body. You know, might be like you've been thinking how you look like. Are you fit? Or it might be that you are trying to change something about your body. Now, Neptune is a slow moving planet and it affects us more on a subconscious level, your ruler, you know, and it's like a tape or like a background music. It's always there. When it's retrograde, it gives this kind of thing. It's always there, and it's time to time popping up on our mind about the same topic, again and again, again and again, you know, and not necessarily like manifesting directly into our daily lives, but always in our head, sort of a background noise. Now that noise stops in your first house, and finally Neptune will finally give you those rose glasses on the positive side, positively speaking, to actually take up some steps towards that goals that you have been thinking all those 5 months, previous 5 months, like what all those what you want to change, all those priorities that change within you. Like first house is about priorities. Also, it's about, as I said, appearance. Maybe now you will finally have a courage to change something about your body, about your physical appearance, about your style, I don't know, clothes and maybe hairstyle, whatever is that, and who you are at core, and how you actually approach this world, like how you are portraying yourself. What's your, like, what is that first impression that you give to people? Maybe it's about that. Now, 15th of December, we have full moon in your house of family and real estate. Full moons are about conclusion. They end things, they conclude things, or they put some spotlight there to some situation or some person in your life. Now, it's happening at 23 degrees, meaning those of you who are born 13th of March, plus or minus 5 days, will be affected the most by this full moon. And you know, in fourth house, it seems like it might be that you finished, let's say, building a house, or finished buying a house, or selling actually a house. Full moon is closure, you know, it's ending. So whatever there was connected to real estate or property procedures or operations that you've been involved in, like moving somewhere, simply as an example, not necessarily buying or selling, like changing apartment or living place, or your citizenship, because fourth house is about citizenship too, like getting passport, or let's say permanent residence or temporary residence, whatever. Like when we change our location in terms of country, in terms of city, in terms of house, a place. So all this is fourth house, you know, and also property, which kind of place we live in. So whatever there is like involved for some of you guys, it's coming to an end. Seems like you are finally striking the deal, signing the papers, and finishing there, or moving there. For example, this could be the day when you finally pack up your stuff and move somewhere, or relocate or immigrate, better to say, for a house, you know. Now, it's also about family. If nothing's going on around your real estate or place where you live or citizenship, then about your family. Something coming to light within your family. It might be, but some things might be confusing there, because Neptune is very strong during this full moon, and Neptune as your ruler, it's a bit pinky there, you know, it's rosy. It makes everything confusing, not clear so much, and some things might not be clear to you personally within your family. It might be that you will uncover family secrets, as an example, related to you. Or your secrets might be spilled within your family. Or like, you know, or someone moving out simply from your house, or you are moving out from your parents, apart from your parents, for example, and your family is shrinking, you know, number of people who are within family. This can be also here. Now, but Mercury, ruler of this full moon, which will be situated in your 10th house, house of father, will receive amazing beams from Mars, which will be situated in your 6th house, house of health. Seems like if it's related to one or two people within your family, especially your mother or your father, and related to health, seems like could be resolved by this full moon. But there is an alternative situation can be going on, that Neptune also linked with viruses and flu, and those family members might also get contaminated. As an example, I don't know, might get ill or sick simply by, I don't know, seasonal flu. No need to be scared, my dear Pisces. No need to be worried. It might be a simple flu, because Neptune, exactly, this kind of planet that rules those viruses, liquids, and poisons as well, and also this flu thing. And it might be that either your father or either a mother might be also sick or might recover finally. I like both ways can be going, related to what's going on specifically in your case. I hope all these examples give you a little bit sense, to translate what's actually going on in your particular situation in life, my dear Pisces. Now, 15th of December, we also have Mercury going direct in your 10th house of career. Now, Mercury is a planet of ideas, contracts, deals, and signing papers, commerce, and trade. We need it sharp for those things. So whatever is on your mind related to signing important and crucial papers, do it after 15th of December when it goes direct, not on 15th of December, because Mercury is very famous on being naughty exactly on those days when it goes direct, like turning, or when it goes retrograde. Those days are especially messy. It loves to mess up things, especially with data, with information, because Mercury rules all those things. And it's happening in your 10th house, meaning career house. If you have a paper like a job offer or career-wise agreement, important agreement to sign, do it after 15th of December. Like the best, I don't know, 16th of December. But to be on the really safe side, do it in January because Mercury needs time to regain its speed and power. So it's up until like shadow period ends. Shadow period is that period after, it starts after it goes direct. So it's still slow, but it's slowly regaining its power, speed, all these things. So it will happen only in January when Mercury will be sharp and straight as we need it. So whatever related to your career, do it in January the best. But if things cannot wait, okay, then do it after 15th of December. Like the best date is 16th. And lastly, there is amazingly sweet new moon, 30th of December, almost on New Year's Eve. We have in your house of future, house of hopes and dreams. Amazing place to have new moon for you, my dear Pisces. I'm so happy for that. It's I can't wait to tell you how this new moon is amazing, and it seems like a gift from universe, and goodbye gift from 2024, and welcome gift of 2025, all three together. It's such a sparkling, such a magical new moon that you can't afford to lose it, my dear Pisces. Use this new moon for propelling your dreams forward, to taking first step towards your dream and goals, the most precious wish that you have in your heart, because it's happening in that part of your chart, house that rules your dreams and hopes at 9 degrees. Especially those of you who are born 27th of December, plus or minus 5 days, will have amazingly lucky chance to make your dream come true. This new moon will have support from Saturn, meaning long-term gains, and also long-term result and stable result. And Saturn happened to be in your first house. Seems like whatever you will put your mind on, well, it seems like for a long term, and it seems like we'll have a power to stay committed also to that goal. But Saturn here will want only one thing from you: hard work and dedication, which you will be ready to give, because Saturn all this time in your first house was teaching you all that, how to dedicate yourself, how to work hard, and how to stay focused so that your dreams come true. And this is your chance, my dear Pisces. New moon is new energy. It's a new story, new person, new event, and it's happening in your 11th house. Perfect one. Perfect new moon to take a new step. And it seems like some of you guys wishes will come true right on the New Year's Eve. And it's perfect energy to start your new 2025, isn't it? To make a resolution, your dream to achieve in 2025, it's perfect one. And some of you will achieve already a New Year's Eve, and you will celebrate it even with a more open heart, seems like. Now, 11th house is also house of friendships. For some of you guys, someone special, as a friend, might gift you something special on New Year's Eve that you will remember for a long time, and that gift will stay with you, will warm your heart for a long, long years to come, not even days. Because 11th house is a house of gifts and also house of friends. Or you might meet someone special who will stay with you, and you will remember forever this New Year's Eve that you met this person, and that person became your true friend for, I don't know, possibly forever, actually. 11th house is also a house of, popularity, social media, internet. This is perfect house, amazing new moon for you to get popular. If that was your wish, then this is your new moon, my dear Pisces. Act on this new moon. You will have all the chances to be a star, on the internet, online, to the whole world, with this new moon on the New Year's Eve. If you're gonna perform somewhere or do something special, use this day. And 11th house is also house of social events and shows. You might be on the new year somewhere on the show, or like big event there, somewhere like some big gathering. Of course, it's a New Year's Eve gathering everywhere. You might be there, and it will be so, how to say, special for you. Something might be going on. You will love that event. You will love that group of people. You will love that show, wherever you're going to spend that night. My dear Pisces, this will be the most magical time for you. Seems like, of whole December that you will remember forever, my dear Pisces. And for some of you guys, it seems like you will finally understand what you truly want to achieve in this life in general, not only in 2025. It seems like this will be the time, or something might happen that you will, exactly on New Year's Eve. It's a magical day. It's considered magical day in my country. So it's, on this day, anything can happen. We believe so that anything can happen, and all the things that happen, they are lucky. They open our eyes. So this kind of thing might happen at this night, and you will finally realize actually direction, priorities of your life. Actually, this kind of things might be going on. I'm so happy for you guys. I wish you amazing holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And this was your horoscope for December, my dear Pisces. Love you all. Bye bye.